Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Estate Planning Podcast, where I talk everything estate planning so you can protect your family, protect yourself, and do it in a way that saves you time and money. I'm your host, Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm, a Seattle-based estate planning and probate law firm. If you like what you hear and want to talk specifically about your situation and how to protect your family and your assets, please go to cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session and book strategy session with me. It's free. Okay? Once again, that is cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session. All one word. All right? That's it. Now let's get into the show. Hey there, Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm, and today I want to talk to you about sort of the foundational elements that everyone should have in an estate plan. You probably don't know me. That's okay. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm, and all we do is estate planning. We do probate too, estate planning and probate. Usually I'm wearing a suit. You catch me non-suit today because it's New Year's Day. And I just had to come in here and create this video for you because it's important. And often people just wonder, like, okay, what kind of plan should I have? Do I need a plan? Why? And today, what I really wanted to do was just break down for you really quickly sort of the foundational estate plan that everyone should have, no matter what. Whether you're married or single, whether you have kids or don't, whether you have a lot of money or don't, it doesn't matter. These are the things that you should have in place. And I think as I sort of explain what they are and what they do, it'll become pretty clear why you should have them. Okay? So first things first, estate planning really covers you in two circumstances. The first circumstance is when you are alive but incapacitated. Okay? So think you're in a car accident and you're in a coma, or you're old and you have Alzheimer's. Okay? Right? So you're alive, but you can't make decisions on your own for whatever reason. The second part of estate planning covers you when you're dead. Okay? We all know about that side, right? And within each, there are certain foundational documents that you want to have that will sort of take care of you and your loved ones when the circumstances arise that need that. Okay? So on the alive but incapacitated side, you're going to start with power of attorney. Right? Power of attorney covers basically all of your day-to-day life decisions, and it names someone who is in charge of making those decisions on your behalf if you cannot do it. Pretty straightforward. We're talking about paying bills. It could be any number of things, cashing checks, signing leases. I don't know. It could be anything that sort of you need to do on a daily basis. This person would be authorized to do it for you. That's number one. Number two is medical power of attorney. Medical power of attorney, as you might expect, sort of covers the same thing, but only related to medical decisions. And we typically break those up here because you may not want the same person making your financial decisions as you do making your medical decisions. Particularly if you're married, often you have one singular person that you want to cover both of you for financial decisions, but each of you may want like one of your own family members to cover you on the medical side. The third thing that we've got is healthcare directive. Healthcare directive basically says, if you are a vegetable, do you want to pull the plug or not? And what that document does is it just expresses your specific intent to your medical power of attorney, who will then be charged with telling medical staff what to do if you were ever in that condition. All right? That's the third one. So now we have that covers you when you're alive but incapacitated. Okay, you're in a car accident and you're in a coma for 6 months. All these people can take care of you. And by the way, your healthcare directive does not cover you if you are in a coma. You have to be on your way out, basically. Okay, and then we've got on the other side, now that you've passed away, we've got really two documents that we do. One of them is I wouldn't consider to be necessarily foundational, but the other one is for sure. And this is the one that everybody knows about, your will, right? The will does a couple of important things. A, it names the person that's going to be in charge of administering your estate, which basically means gathering your assets, gathering your debts, paying your debts, distributing your assets. Okay? That's the first thing it does. Number 2, if you have kids, it's going to name your long-term guardians. This is important. The people that you want to step in as parents for you if something happens to you and your spouse. The will is the place that it happens. If you do not have a will, if you do not have this in your will, a judge will be picking for you. Okay? So this is critical. I have kids. This is like the most important thing to me. Okay? And it is for pretty much all of the parents that I talk to. And then last but not least, the will directs the distribution of your assets. And this can also be important because if you don't have a will, then the state is going to pick how your assets are distributed, and often that distribution schedule is not in line with what you would have wanted in real life. Okay? That's it. Those are the basics. Those are the things that everyone should have no matter what. And hopefully you can see why those things are important because, by the way, if you don't have a lot of these documents and something happens to you, you will have certain people put into these positions for you, and you're going to have to pay for it, and you don't get to pick who the person is. So by creating your own estate plan, you retain all the power over your life, basically, and over your assets, over everything. So by not exercising that power, you're really, really taking a chance. That's all I can say. Okay? So that is it. If you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, please maybe hit the like button, leave me a little comment, give me some positive feedback so I can do this again. And also, if you know someone that might be interested in hearing this or needs to hear it, please share it with them. You know, the whole point of this video is to really just provide some helpful information, to educate, and to get you thinking about this kind of stuff in a way that's not intimidating and not scary. Okay? That is it. Once again, I'm Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. Thank you so much, and hope to talk to you again soon. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, if you need help with your estate planning, have a question, just want to talk about what's going on with you and your family, please go to cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session and set up a time to talk with me for free. All right, once again, that is cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session. And remember, if you don't want to miss any future episodes, please go and hit the subscribe button on your podcast app. And finally, I have one last request. If you know anyone that can use this information, if you know anyone that could benefit from this information, if you know anyone that just might be interested in this information, please share the podcast with them. You know, the whole goal of this podcast is to educate, to empower, to make this process seem less scary. And so if I can help just even one more person do that by your sharing it with them, that would be great. All right, that is it for the day. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Bye.